All right. Am I live? Yeah, it looks yes, I am live. Wow. Boy, this StreamYard has changed a lot. Let me wait for y'all to get in here. All right. Testing one, two. We'll wait on y'all to come in. I'll give y'all a few minutes. And if not, hey. Hmm. Testing one, two. How is everybody doing? Man, I have not gone live in so long on this channel. Oh my lord. If you are in the chat, say something to me. I am like, I forgot how to even. Well, okay, where's the chat? Oh yeah, I see the comments right there. How is everyone? If you are here, give me a hello. If you are here, give me a hello. I'm basically using this as a way to test out these live features. I know I did not promote this a lot, but and what I'll use this time for. Let's see. Just record. What the hell? Give me a moment. All right. Well, I'm just gonna start talking, and as y'all come in, um, can ask questions or whatnot. But I hope everyone is doing well. How is everyone doing? Y'all know who I am, or at least you should know who I am. And if you do not, my name is Gabe, and I am the host of this channel. My YouTube was growing a lot at one point, but when Clubhouse came out, I focused on that, and then had my mom passed last year, so haven't been on here in a while. I don't even know how the YouTube live algorithm works. I don't know. Like I'm hearing shorts is what's big and popular now. I don't know if um I don't know how they push out the lives. I know at one point live streaming was one of the fastest ways to grow here. I don't know if that's still the case. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out together. But if you're in the chat, just say something. Say a hello. I'm basically using this as a way to test out my stream. This first stream, I am gonna do a little talking. I ain't gonna be on here long at all. But I did say that I would dedicate at least 5 to 7 hours a week going live on these platforms. So I'm here. I'm here. I am here. How is everybody doing? If you are in the chat, give me a hello. Something. Let me know you're here. Let me know you're here. In any regard, again, my name is Gabe, and again, I'm the host of the Ultimate Black Man podcast, YouTube channel, whatever you want to call it, right? And um, my mission or my goal as I do these, right, is is um to bridge the gap between black men and black women. And so I talk all things relationships, dating, things of that nature. So I haven't been on this platform as a content creator in a while. I was growing pretty fast and I just left it, which was not the smartest idea, but I'm back and I'm determined to grow this platform like I have my other ones. All my other ones are pretty vibrant and lively and people are active. I'm active there, but we're gonna become more active here. As I do feel like YouTube is, you want to know something? It's one of the most consistent platforms in that you don't have to worry about someone, aka the government, touching it, threatening to take it. It's always been around since like what? I think live stream has been around since 2014, 2013, something like that, 2012. And so it's always been around and it's just always consistent. So And I feel like if you put the time in here, it's probably the most rewarding of all the platforms, even more so than TikTok. So that's just my opinion on it. That's why I decided to come back, and I do have a strategy for this YouTube, right? Um, it's gonna take a while to build it. I gotta build it back up. So I don't really see anyone in here, and that's fine. Um, you guys can just watch the replay. And I'm gonna leave it up. This is day one. This is February 23rd, and like I said, I've dedicated. I promised myself at least one live a week on YouTube. At least one. I would love to do two. And so I'll promote these more and more. I'll have a topic, things of that nature, and I'll use the other platforms to redirect people here. In fact, once I leave here, I will use that time to make I gotta make some short form videos and content. But how has everyone been? How has everyone been since I haven't been here? I do miss the live stream, the live component, like Clubhouse, which I mean it's still around, but in my opinion is dead. um Clubhouse was a kind of a live stream, live interactive, live form, like type platform, right? Uh and I did those every day at one point during the pandemic. And I grew exponentially. My rooms were really big. And so I know I can grow a platform, but I decided to, leave Clubhouse and focus on TikTok, and that paid off. And I grew really, really fast on TikTok. I'd probably be a lot bigger if I was more consistent. But again, as most of you know, or miss some as you may know, um, my mom passed in last April. So I wasn't posting on anything. And when you don't post on these platforms, they don't necessarily reward you for being gone for a real, real long time. So here I am. I'm gonna see how good of a content creator I am. I am starting at ground zero, and I'll again begin to develop and flush out a content plan for each platform, and we're gonna get these growing because here's the thing. Here is the thing. Anybody who has been watching me knows a lot of the things that I called in 2020, 2021, 2022. Anybody knows that if you've been watching me, those things I said would happen have happened. And so I feel like dating and relationships, I've said this before that they change. At one point, it would change maybe every decade. Then it went to every 5 years. But now the dating landscape and the way it looks can change every 12 to 18 months. So things that were happening in 2021, 2022, 2023 aren't necessarily happening now, or they've evolved and it looks different. And so my thing is the reason that I do this content, right, is again, I want to bridge the gap between black men and black women in regards to dating and relationships because who you date, who you marry, who you choose as a partner is literally the most important decision you can make in your life. And I feel like is black people in particularly, we don't take it serious enough. It's Pop the Balloon and all these little goofy, silly shows out here that feed into these negative stereotypes and narratives, and it's a detriment to our community. The last thing us niggas need is pop the balloon, pop the balloon, and all this, man versus woman style content. Now, my content didn't evolve, whereas more so I was focused on male empowerment. I don't know, it just naturally evolved into me directing and guiding women, right? But I am for both black men and black women. I'm not against black men. I'm not against black women. I do think there are certain things one group does more than the other, and I do focus on those things from time to time. But for the most part, I think both sides are to blame for what is going on in our communities, and we need to come together and fix it. And y'all know me, I love my a good dose of niggatry myself, but to consistently feed into that and focus on that when we should be focusing on how we can get along with each other and come together, they can agree, and see eye to eye. I think that's more important. Hey, Mary, how are you? It's good to see you, Mary. I see us a few people have trickled in. Y'all say hello to me. Hell, ain't nothing changed. Y'all better say hello to me before I get up out of here. Y'all say hello. Got me in here talking to myself. And listen, I know some of you hating Negroes are in here, or y'all are gonna come look at the video and make. I'm already know I'm gonna get messages like, "Oh, that nigga done fell off." Y'all just come back and holler at me in about 6 months. Y'all come back and holler at me in 6 months. What's up, Jonathan? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, Jonathan. Mary and Jonathan, I appreciate it. I am Jonathan, as a matter of fact, because I know the more. Let me see. Can I make you? Can I make you a mod? Jonathan, I'm gonna make you a mod. I gotta figure out how. Third Ward Colombian, my brother. How you doing, man? It's been a minute. How you doing, man? Did you guys get notified when I went live? Did you all get notified when I went live? Please tell me. Third Ward's good to see you, man. How's Houston treating you? You still down in Houston? Are you still down in Houston? It's good to see you, man. Let me go to my channel and Jonathan, I'll make you mod. Let me view it and I'm gonna click the live. You didn't get notified? It's okay. I gotta get back in the algorithm. It's gonna take time here. All right, let me see where you at. Jonathan, I got you as a moderator, and I'm gonna put you as a managing moderator, which you can block words and change chat modes in live. And you also have the standard capabilities of a standard mod. All right, boom. I got you as a mod. Third Ward, you already a mod. Appreciate it. It's been yeah, man. Yeah, you got a notification. Third Ward, good, 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 good. Listen, y'all give me time to get back used to YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna be on camera. Y'all gonna see me. I ain't hiding. Y'all can see me over there on TikTok and Instagram. I'm gonna get on camera. Y'all give me some time. Hell, as a matter of fact, as I get off of here, I will start working on things to make this more presentable. So y'all just give me time. Okay, Steven, you got it too. Good, good, good. I'm gonna start modding y'all up now because I don't know if y'all know, but I was catching hell on TikTok for a long time. So I'm gonna go ahead and let me get my mod team together. Okay, and Mary, I got you as a standard mod, so you're good too. Y'all got wrenches. And when others come in that have supported me for a long time, I'll give them mods. Moderation is gonna be key. I already know that. Who else is in here? I got Steven in here, Mary, Third Ward, and Jonathan. Who else is in here? Who else is in here? Y'all say hello to me. And if you're watching the replay of this, um, say hello in the comments. I think the schedule, and and Steven will help me do graphics and stuff to post the schedule and like make it look better and everything. Steven, I'm gonna send you some examples and stuff tonight. Um, but again, y'all just bear with me. It's gonna take me about a month. But y'all know me. I'm gonna get there. Hey, Tamara, how are you, dear? How are you? It's good to see you. Yeah, we'll get it. It's gonna take time. It's gonna take time. Who else is up in here? I see y'all coming in. We got a little 9 piece in here. Just like I like my chicken, a 9 piece. I don't eat the whole 9 piece though, y'all. Let me say that. It'll be a video on TikTok tomorrow. Yeah, Gabe. That Negro said he eat a 9 piece by himself. I knew it. Yeah, I'm gonna be because like I said, these lives won't start off long, but as they grow in popularity and people know that I am live, that'll change. That'll change. All right. Let me see if y'all can. Let's test the sound effects real quick. Can y'all hear these sound effects and how loud are they? Yeah, I don't think they're very loud, but I am gonna have to hire a sound engineer to show me how to route things to make the sound pop. I think StreamYard kind of suppresses it. I'm not really sure. I tell you what, I I took it's not that loud exactly. So I gotta figure out how to turn up the volume on these sounds. I'm gonna hire somebody to help me. I tried to do it last time and figured out. And I tell you what, I'm gonna make sure I put this filter back on here on this mic, cause good God, you can tell the difference. It sound a little better. Oh man, I remember this. Y'all remember that sound on Club? Oh my God. Y'all remember this? Oh man. Oh, you know what, man? Now that I look back on it, I can see why people hated me on that app. Man, you know what? I think I got scammer that sound. Is that where is this? Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Stupid. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna find. I got that scammer sound by somewhere. We're gonna bring scammer back. We're gonna bring scammer back for sure. We gonna bring it back for sure. But yeah, we get the marketing up and guys, I had a girl doing a logo for me, and I told her to have it done by February 1st, and we don't. I don't know where she is. Let me tell you something. Logo makers are some of the biggest con artists. I swear to God, you have to go through like Upwork or Fiverr, like to ensure that you're secure and find a good logo maker. These logo makers are insane. They're insane. Um, Jonathan, tag me in that video or that clip with the girl who flew herself out to see that YN. I'm gonna talk about that before we get out of here. But y'all tell me how y'all doing. What topics are you wanting to discuss? What's been on your heart? Third War, you got you a woman yet, bro? Or we still out here single? What's going on? What you got going, brother? I want to know how the fellas are doing with the dating. I talk to the women a lot more because they're my clients. How y'all doing? I actually today. Let me put it. Hold on 1 second. Let me put this filter back on, y'all. Hold on. All right. I think that sounds so much better. Oh my God. Yeah. Thank you, Jonathan. Let me get ready to share that. Because as much as I've been cooking these dudes, ladies, y'all been wilding. Y'all been wilding the past month. Y'all have been showing out, flying yourself out to see the YNs. And for all my clubhouse people, y'all remember when I told y'all all those years ago? I don't know if y'all remember the room, but we had a room. You know, my rooms were real, real popular on the app. But I had a room and a chick that worked at Costco came up. Y'all remember that? And she said she was crashing out in behind that young dude she was like 35 and the young dude was like 24, 25. And I cooked her. I was like, why are you dating someone 10 years your junior? And she was like a Costco manager. So she was making good bread. And the young dude, the YN, he didn't really have a lot going on. But I mean, he was 24, 25. And so I told, why are you obsessing over the YN? And we had a back and forth. And I told y'all in their room, I said, y'all mark my words. You're going to begin to see young or older women, 35, 30, 35, 40, date men 5, 10, and 15 years younger than them. Because they've played their hand with the men their age. I said, it's coming. It's going to start with celebrities. And you're going to begin to see it trickle down into quote unquote normal society. I told y'all that was going to happen. And sure enough, here we are. Now, I'm going to put it on there. I want to talk about that in a sec. But before we get there, I do want to talk about some more things I do plan for this app. What? I don't know what my sign in is with Twitter. Y'all bear with me. Settings and privacy. Okay. I got it. So let me get in here and then yeah, now let me pull up. I can share my screen. I know y'all will be able to hear that, but I'll share my screen in a sec. But yeah, I plan on doing this at least once a week on YouTube. I think on the schedule it has me going 2 times a week here. And I mean, the way stuff comes out in regards to dating and relationships, it could be uh 2 times a week. Even I would love to do it more than that. But this is just starting out. It'd be good to go live on here every day, but that's gonna take time. So I do could thank you guys, the 7 of you, us 10, 7 of y'all in here, the ones that are listening now and will listen to the future again in the future. I want to just thank y'all in advance. Um, I do see this channel going somewhere really big, and I feel like with my work ethic and my grind and my charisma, I'll accomplish what I need to accomplish. So, but it's gonna take a lot of support, and it's not necessarily monetarily. Now, I definitely want y'all to, hit the cash apps now, and I ain't gonna beg y'all today. I ain't gonna do no big, okay? But there are certain equipment that I'll need and want and desire to improve the quality of the stream, and I would ask you guys to support. So I do appreciate that. Appreciate you guys with that in advance, right? So yeah, now that I got that out the way, I think I've kind of explained where I've been, what I want to do, things of that nature. Um, I see there are some technical things I need to work on with the sound effects and everything. But again, give me about a month and we'll kind of be where I want to be, and then we'll level up from there. Yeah, I'll probably talk about that later in the week, Jonathan. I do want to talk about the tonight's conversation because I call that too for all my Discord members. Yeah, remember we had a voice vibe, and I talked about that as well. I told y'all that it was just a matter of time before tonight's conversation crashes out. Told you I knew that was coming. So, um, yeah, we'll talk about that probably later in the week. But again, I told y'all that we will begin to see older women go after younger men because they're going to get desperate, and they're going to get, let me share this with y'all. They're going to get desperate. They're thirsty already. They're already desperate, but their desperation was going to hit new levels, right? New levels of desperation. And so the chickens are coming home to roost. Of course, I'm right as I always am. And these young women are crashing out, like complete crash out, crashing out over young dudes. Now, why am I discussing this? Why am I talking about that? It is a trending topic, but you know me. If it's a trending topic, if it doesn't align with any of my talking points or theologies or theories, I won't discuss it, right? But the reason this is important is because for young men who may be listening to this, whether it be today in 2025 or 10 years from now in 2035, right? Because this is going to apply in 10 years as well. These women like her, okay? And I know there's more to the story. The dude was a scammer and all that, blah, blah, blah. But you are going to see women like she has 3 kids, y'all, if I'm not mistaken. Ain't that right, Jonathan? Don't she have like 3 children? This woman has 3 children. And instead of focusing on raising her 3 children, she worried about running them behind a YN. 3 kids. And she flew herself out to where they're in Atlanta, I think. She flew herself out to Atlanta. She's 31. He's 25. She shows up with a few clothes to put on her back and some throat spray to a man that is 6 years younger than her. Hello, Mariah. How are you? Is this my Mariah? It is Mariah. Mariah. How are you? I'm gonna give you a wrench in a minute. It's good to see you. 3 kids and flew out. And so the reason I wanted to talk about this, and I'm gonna play this for the ones that haven't seen it. Going out real sad. The reason I wanted to focus on this is because women like her are going to ruin young men. You're going to start hearing all these horror stories about, and young dudes are going to start coming forward about how they were preyed on by women 5, 6, 7, 10, 15 years older than them, and how they got stuck, put a baby in them, and those young women are trying to run their life. I'm telling y'all, gonna see it. Y'all mark my words. Give it about another year and a half. Probably around end of 2026, about the middle of 2027, y'all gonna start seeing these young dudes come forward. And it's destructive. It takes, because he needs time to grow up. He down there scamming. So he needs a little time to grow up, get his mindset right, get his life together. And I mean, she's obviously a baby factory. She don't mind having no baby. Obviously. She doesn't mind having a baby. So the point, these women go, they do all this to get these young boys hooked so they can have control over them, run their life. These men, they'll make something of themselves and they want to have access to the resources. Women like this, she's a beautiful woman, by the way. But women like her ruin good men, good young men. Now, I'm not saying he's necessarily a good guy, but women like her ruin young men. Like his life is in shambles before he can even get going. These women are destructive as hell. And everybody kind of kikiing and ha-haing about it, but these situations are going to become more common and they're going to be very, very serious. Because the men are already, the young women they already are having a hard time dating the men their age. And so you got these cougars and these older baby mamas coming down there and ruining the men even more. It's already hard enough for young women. These women like this are going to make it more difficult. Mark my words. So let's listen to this story, shall we? And let me know if you can hear it.
On when I flew to another state to meet this young lit nigga that's lit on the internet.
Let me know
But
y'all
to
can
me, I
hear it.
felt like he was like was cat. So yeah, I met him on the internet. I was in Bahamas like the beginning of January for my son. I'm sorry, the beginning of February for my son's birthday or whatever. And he DM'd me on Instagram like need you. So I'm like, oh, I've been trying to give you me or whatever like that. So he like, whatever. We gonna exchange numbers or what.
Thank you, Mariah.
So I'm like, yeah, because like, he's some fine shit. Like, I love dark skinned niggas. And when I say he's some fine shit, bitch, he's some fine shit. Or whatever like that. So on the internet, like, he got 2 watches, big Cardi, 6 cars, supposedly own his house, and he young as fuck or whatever. Like that. Dressed nice, always designer down, like always posting mad money, etc. So, like that's my type. I love me a hood, get money nigga. So he asked for my number or whatever like that. So I gave him.
I love me a hood get money nigga. She's 31, y'all. She's 30, but let's just wow.
My number and like he texts me. And I'm not gonna lie, like it was little signs that I didn't like. Like if I'm on vacation with my kids, like I remember I posted my drink or whatever and I didn't text him right back. And he's on my phone like, oh, you see me text you or whatever, but you posting. Like that right there was like you only have my number for like 20 minutes, like chill out. But I let him slide. So we plan to see each other or whatever like this, like whatever like that on this Saturday. That's it this Saturday, right? And we plan for me to come Valentine's Day weekend or whatever. And he really was on some shit where like he was like, oh, come whatever, what day, what time, it don't even matter. Like whenever you could come, just come. So I chose that weekend because I'm free every other weekend for my kids. They go with their dad or whatever like that. So that was my free weekend. So
Let me say this too. For you women that have children, stop trying to date. Dating is not for you. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but especially the single moms that have 2 and 3 children. Why are you trying to date and you have 3 children? Especially in this climate where they're hacking away at the Department of Education and the kids are put at harm, they're delayed. Why are you trying to date? I've never understood that when you have children, it takes away the freedom because the children's come first. I don't understand folks out here trying to date and co-mingle and they got babies at home. Y'all don't find that to be weird? But let's keep going.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I thought he was a fake page at first or whatever like that because it just was like too good to be true. So we would only text and like he'd tell me to FaceTime him, but by the time I FaceTime him or whatever, he not answering. Now he got an excuse or he don't FaceTime back. So bitch, I started thinking like, bitch, I'm gonna get catfish if I go down here. So I told him, I'm like, look, this Wednesday, like the Wednesday before the Friday. So I'm like, FaceTime me before Friday or I'm not coming. So now he got all that energy. He FaceTime me, etc. I got him on the phone before you really couldn't. Like he'd just be texting and shit like that. So he FaceTime me. He was real, looked the same, looked good as fuck. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm ready, etc. So Friday come and we talk, and I'm like, like you ready? Like I'm at the nail salon. I'm like, you ready? Like I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to meet you, etc. So he like, yeah, or whatever like that. But I feel like his energy was a little off because he was more excited days before. So I'm like, you good, love? Like you okay? Because I'm like, I feel like your energy is like kind of off. Like you're not excited as you was. So he's like, oh, I just found out I got to get my daughter or whatever today. Mind you, it's the day I leave. Like I'm leaving at 10 p.m. at night to land. I think my flight would land like 12:48 a.m. originally. So I'm like, yo, I took our work for this or whatever, and I already checked into the flight. And he's like, well, what's the issue? Nobody didn't tell you not to come. Like, you can still come. I'm good. I'm gonna just get a sitter. If anything, her and the sitter just stay at my house, and we could just get a room. So I'm like, you know what? All right, that's cool. I'm all for that, or whatever the case may be.
So she's doing all this for a man 6 years her junior. She took off work. Yo, I think this is so funny. This bird took off work to go see a YN 6 years younger than her. She paid for her own flight. Mind you guys, the YN did not pay anything. He hasn't paid flight, hotel, car. Like she took off work to get put through a mattress by a YN. And these be the same women online talking about what they deserve and yeah, my man, he gotta make this kind of money. You know, he gotta pay all my bills. But do you see what they do for men they really like? And this goes beyond, I mean, obviously she's a hood rat, right? But there are women that aren't hood rats that do the same thing. I know women in corporate America who do things like this. This big loser energy. But let's keep going.
So I still go. Like I get my nails and I run to the mall. I get everything I need. I pack my shit, and I tell them like, all right, I'm for the land this time. I go to the airport. Mind you, y'all, I'm rushing because I'm always fucking last minute. I get to the airport. I board the flight or whatever like that. So before I boarded the flight, he texted me this hotel, like Cigna or something like that. It's like one of the best hotels in Atlanta. So I tried to book the hotel online, but everything was booked up. So I told him, I'm like, look, everything booked up because it's Valentine's Day weekend. So he like, nah, you gotta call. So I called and like everything was booked the fuck up. Like literally, it was no hotel. So he like, well, find whatever you can find and just book it, and I'm gonna get you from the airport. So I'm like, what's your budget? So he like, what you mean? I'm like, what's your budget? Like I'll book the room, but when I land, I expect to get my money back or whatever like that. So I'm on the plane, y'all. The plane done took off. So the nigga like, oh, the least you could do is pay for the room. So I'm like, huh? So this when a mishap coming because I get it. Okay, we supposed to stay at your house originally, but then your child came into play. So now we got to go stay somewhere else, which is cool because I think a hotel is better anyway because you don't know me and I don't know you, and it's more safer. I feel like. So he like, yeah, like you can pay for the room. I'm gonna fund the rest of the trip. Baby, you a whole scammer. You think I'm paying for a motherfucking hotel for you to come fuck on me? So he all like, yo, I feel like you could pay for something. I'm fun.
Now, mind you, she just said that he's a scammer. She knows that he be scamming, right? And she's actually shocked by this YN's behavior. She just admitted he be scamming. Like this isn't like even for a hood rat, right? This is wild. 3 kids, and you have decided to take off work, use vacation time, and leave your kids with their dad to go fly to see a YN and roll around in a room with a YN. And another thing, she was going to stay at his house. Why would you stay at a dude's like this is insane. Why would you stay in a man's house that you don't know? So obviously the elevator doesn't go all the way to the top, but let's keep going.
on the rest of the trip or whatever the case may be. Yo, so we start arguing or whatever like that. So then the plane land and I'm like, you really arguing over a $300 something hotel, but you scamming, you hitting all these licks, all this big money you posting. I mean like 20, $30,000. You can't book a $300 hotel. And I just felt like if you brought me to your city, you should make sure I'm good. Like if you came to my city and something happened, I'm gonna correct it before you get there. I'm gonna figure this shit the fuck out. Cause I mean, why wouldn't I? Like it don't make sense. I didn't ask to come there. You wanted to come. Now I agree we wanted to see each other, but still, like, what? So when I landed, the nigga arguing, going all back and forth and shit. So I'm like, listen, cancel your sitter, stay home with your kid. Go ahead and bond. I'm cool. Like I ain't even link you no more, etc. Y'all, this nigga was like, oh, you must be coming to come see another nigga. Nigga, what? I took off from my job, stopped one of my business to come see you. And you talking about another nigga? That's your response? Y'all, he kept fucking arguing. I couldn't believe it because I'm like, bro, like if you getting all this money and you got all this motion, all this shit going on, like $300 is nothing. So I'm like, if I book this hotel, you can't come. So that's what the fuck I did. I booked the hotel, and shout out to that Spirit flight attendant because yo, he stayed in that airport with me and found me a hotel. Yo, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have had nowhere to stay, like at all. But I booked that hotel, y'all, and I ain't even I left that nigga on red. Like I stopped responding and I just made it into a solo trip. But I still was just like mad because I trip. Like Atlanta cool. We used to do that for New Year's, but like just to go and spend that much money, it was just like I could have went somewhere else. Like that was kind of crazy. So me personally, I just feel like his lifestyle got to be kept because I done dealt with some big money niggas. Like I mean, rich niggas like that's running businesses to get legit money. I done dealt with a rapper. I'm not gonna say who the fuck he is.
They always deal with big money men. It's always, I deal with big money men. I've dated this rapper, I dated this athlete, but they never, ever have children by these balling men and or get married to these balling men. Same story. I date millionaires. Let's go.
Because he is a big rapper that y'all listen to every single day. And niggas with money ain't complaining. They're not doing all that. Like, I'm telling you, they're not doing all that. Like, when you come see them, they have everything into play. Everything booked, bitch, your itinerary set up, all that. Like, it ain't making sense. So, to me, his life is just cat. And to be honest, I never really seen him go out and do nothing or anything of that nature. Like, he not in the mall blowing no money. Like, he ain't no 5-star restaurants. Like, he really don't be doing nothing. Like, he might go skate or something. But, like, other than that, like, that nigga don't be really doing shit like with the money he's supposed to have. Like he got all this motion. You would think he'd be tripping like something. Like, nah, he not doing none of that. So to me personally, the life is cat. And I was just mad because I felt like, damn, like I flew here to see you and this happened. Never doing it again. And then his excuse was, well, you knew what I had going on and you still came. Nigga, you never told me not to come. When I checked in with you and we spoke, you told me to still come. It wasn't an issue. And you was going to get a sitter. Like, what? That don't even make sense. Like, make it make sense. I would have said the fuck home. I'm not that pressed to see no nigga. Like, bitch, I get niggas. Like, what? Be for real.
That's
I
cap.
was just upset at the fact that you still allow
That's cap. That's cap.
me to come or whatever like that, knowing that you was going to do that or whatever the case may be. And I'm not saying he lying about getting his kid, because bitches do that. Like, bitches that know it's a Valentine's Day week or something going on and be like, oh, yeah, you not I'm gonna stick him with the kid because I don't want him to be with no other bitch. So it do be like that, but still, like, come on, yo. Like I don't live down the street. I live in another state. I flew there.
All right, so that's her whole story. But let's listen to what the YN had to say.
All right, look, this gonna be called. All right, look, this gonna be called the part one of. If you're gonna tell the story, then tell the full truth. You feel me? This part one though. So look, right, let me get this like straight to y'all. First and foremost, I'm not a YN. You know what I'm saying? I'm 25 years old. You know.
You a YN. You's a YN, but okay.
But check this out. I'm not from Atlanta at all. You feel me? I live in Atlanta now. I'm from Iraq. You feel me? But all this, like, okay, well, we gonna start off with the whole he flew me out type thing. You know, I never flew out. So this whole oh yeah, he flew me out and put me on Spirit Airlines. Shit is cap. You know what I'm saying? I never flew out. I never paid for no flight. You feel me? None of that. You get what I'm saying? Now I really don't know how to like to work it as far as in like if I can post the messages when I'm talking type shit. I don't know if I can do that shit on here, but I'm finna try it though.
All right. So the messages essentially basically prove he didn't like fly her out or something. So there's a whole nother woman who enters the chat and she talks about like um how he was really spending time with her and it turned into a big ordeal, big mess. Whatever. Here's my thing. Okay. At 31 years old, whether you're a hood rat, working woman, corporate woman, business woman, whatever it may be, okay, you should have enough common sense, enough wherewithal to not plan to go see someone who hasn't paid for a flight or paid for a room. Y'all know one of my rules for people that do the whole long distance dating thing is if you're going to go see somebody, you make that man buy you a room. You don't stay at the man's house. That's stupid. You make him go buy the room and send you the receipt showing that he paid for the room. And you make him buy you a ticket to fly you out. Now, I recommend the man come see you. And do y'all see why I recommend that the man come see you? Because you can't avoid situations like this. Now, this woman's gorgeous. She may be a hood rat with 3 kids, but she's absolutely phenomenally beautiful. She is. Skin's perfect, beautiful smile. She has a great body. I've seen her full body pic. It's amazing. And I just feel like this is a waste of talent, like a waste of beauty. To sit here and do this so goofy, flying yourself out to see a man. And I'm telling y'all now, February 23rd, 2025, you're going to see more women do this. I want to be the first one to call it because you know these folks online, some of y'all favorite people y'all follow and support, you know, they always stealing my talking points. You know, let's just keep it real. They be stealing my talking points. So I want to be the first documented person to call. This is going to become a trend, especially when you have women who are quote unquote undesirable and want that physical connection, that physical love, that physical, you know, connection with a man. And you have a group of men, 18 to 24, who've never had sex or have not had sex in the past year. These are statistics, like actual numbers. Or who've never gone on a date, who've never had any action with women, and they desire that interaction with women just, I mean, by nature, right? These two groups will come together and begin to intermingle. It is going to cause so much chaos. And you're going to have these women having kids by these boys and going into debt for these boys. I mean, it's happened on a lower scale. It's just not as common as it is about to become. This is going to start becoming common. They're going to go in debt for these boys. They're going to have babies by them. They're going to be trying to control them. They're going to be fighting young girls over their man. This is going to become a real problem. So if I know I have a lot of moms who listen to me. Y'all really need to start praying over your sons and giving them some guidance. This is going to get bad. Do y'all see this? All the stuff? She would have had a baby by him. You don't think she would have had a baby by him? Do you hear the desperation in her voice? And I don't understand how you can move so desperate. I mean, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm tripping. But I don't understand how you can move so desperate, right? And say you got all these options. You got all these ballers, and you got this baller here and this baller there. And, I got access to all these men. I dated a rapper. And you moving like that? The math ain't math. So I just want to leave y'all with that. Do I have any questions in the chat before I get out of here? You older women who are doing this with these young boys, you should be ashamed of yourself. I think you are a loser. Any woman that is trying to seriously date a boy 5 to 10 years younger than her, I think you're weird. I do. And I think you're a loser. And I think we're getting away from the art of calling you women losers. We need to start back calling y'all losers. Because this is loser behavior. To sit up and go fly yourself out to see a YN with throw spray in your bag. Like, do better. Mariah, you said this is a good live. Thank you, Mariah. I appreciate it. Let me I'll go ahead and mod you up. Because as these things grow. Y'all know I had a lot of trolls. There you go. I'll make you a managing moderator as well, Mariah. There you go. Jesse Wu, yeah, I'll probably do that with tonight's conversation. Jesse Wu told y'all that if a man wants to see you without makeup on, that he's broke. Jesse told y'all that if a man wants to see you without makeup, that you're broke. Wow. I would have never, listen, I understand, the whole man versus woman. I didn't think we'd reach into this level of degeneracy. This is insane. But I will be talking about that, Johnson. That's a very, very good topic to talk about. Thank you for the 10 people that came. Listen, I haven't been live on here in what? I think it's been 3 years or 2 years. I'm committing myself to be more consistent, and the production will increase. I want to thank y'all so much for coming through. I appreciate it. It's been a while. But I'm back. I done dusted the. It feel good to be back. I ain't gonna lie. It feel good. It feel good. I like this. It's 12. So people coming in as I'm getting ready to get up out of here. Y'all let me know y'all in the chat. Who's here before I leave? What time is it? 8:00. Okay. I'll leave at 8:15. Who is in here that hasn't said hello to me? Y'all say something to me. Comment. Don't hide. Is it older women in here? Y'all mad at me because I called y'all losers? Thank you, Mary. I appreciate it. Oh, hello. How are you? LA Miles, my man. LA Miles. My brother. How are you doing? It's been a minute, man. I'm gonna get Bailey up here. I'm gonna get your girl Bailey up here to do a live with me. That was your homie. I'm live, man. I'm live. It's been a while. Y'all came through. I appreciate it. Tamara, I don't think I ain't got no voice vibe in me tonight. I gotta go create some content. I did hit up Jasmine today. Shout out to Jasmine. She's gonna hate me for saying this. But she had a little too much fun last night. And she wasn't feeling well. You ain't dating no YN time. That's what I'm talking about. Leave them YNs alone. Y'all be going there. Oh, so you still be harassing her? Y'all gonna get her back up here, man. We gonna shoot the breeze one of these days. Shout out to my girl Bailey. Um, but yeah, I think that thing with the YNs is gonna get real. I'm telling y'all, it's coming. I'm telling y'all. Y'all notice I told y'all about the 40K, how eventually the price of the housing was gonna get so bad that you were gonna see those conversations disappear overnight. And what ended up happening? Speak of the devil and she shall appear. What's up, Bailey? Bailey, I'm gonna make you a mod. I'm gonna make you a managing mod too. I gotta give you a wrench. Bailey, I just said that I gotta get you up here to shoot the breeze. Your boy LA Miles is in here. I said, man, I gotta get your girl up here so y'all can get into it. Like the old days. Bailey, it's good to see you. I appreciate you, Bailey. Bailey, I'm gonna set up something this week for us. Yeah, I mean, I just said something about you. I just said something, like literally. I did. I did. I did. Yeah, she like money, but she need that money because she got all those kids. That's why. It never works out for those women, by the way. It never works out. How is Chicago? Z is me. How is Chicago? Is it finally warming up there? It was snowed last week here in Memphis, and now it's gonna be 60 degrees tomorrow. Yeah, I know you down, Bailey. I already know it. I already know it. We're gonna tap in. We're gonna tap in. What time is it? Okay, I got 3 minutes. For the people that are actively dating, y'all hit my DMs and let me know what y'all want me to talk about. What's a big concern for you guys? Y'all let me know. Warmed up to 45, basically spring. Yeah, that's warm for y'all. I think we might be out of the woods. It was a rough winter. But I don't think we're gonna be outside with all these planes falling out the sky. I know I ain't. Listen, I'm gonna be sitting down. Yeah, there go your girl, LA Miles. There go your girl. There go your girl. Says me, I'm a prophet. I'm speaking into existence. I speak it into existence. That no more snow. Now watch us. Now watch it. We get like 4 inches of snow second week of March. Happens all the time. I actually stayed a whole hour on here today too, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So y'all share these lives again. I think I will be live. Let me look at the schedule. I do have a schedule. I will be live on TikTok tomorrow. I'm waiting on flights like first class luxury flights to get down to like $150. And y'all gonna catch me in Japan. I'm gonna be over there rolling around eating ramen. That's a fact. That's a fact. Because one more plane fall out their sky, it's over. It's over with. But yes, tomorrow I'll be live on TikTok. So that should be very interesting. I got a pretty big following on. Well, it's okay size following on TikTok. So we'll see how me going live there. We'll see how it works. I'm only gonna be on live there for like an hour, kind of like how we did here. All right. I want to thank you guys so much for pulling up. I don't have an intro and an outro yet. We're gonna get it. But I appreciate you guys, man, for pulling up on me. I enjoy doing this. This was fun. So y'all be safe. You gotta hear me let the scare. Yo, I gotta find it, Bailey. That's the thing. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I gotta find it. Cause you wanna know something? What ended up happening is my hard drive crashed. And I had to get it replaced. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find Scammer, y'all. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. I actually think I found it. I think I found it, y'all. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on.
Scammer.
Now what? Now what? I
Scammer.
brought it back
Quiet.
to you. You
See,
are
there you go.
punk.
All right.
And I brought it back to you.
Okay.
Yo, I gotta find the song for it. Let me see. I got that one. I got the sound bite. I got the sound bite, y'all. Yo, hold on. Let me see. Okay, Scammer. Yo. Oh, it. Let me see. Scammer soundbite. Did Tion? Hold on. Tion actually sent me this one. Let me see if this is the song.
Switch up unless the other person would have started the conflict. She didn't start the shit this time. So no,
Who didn't start it?
Nicole didn't start it. She never
I
did.
didn't say nobody's name.
No, but you made a direct
So,
shot.
so how you assume I'm talking about somebody's name I
because,
didn't say?
because I'm
Can we
not.
talk that shit?
Yeah,
big?
I will
Exactly,
go
Julio.
Hey,
conversation.
yo, this
Okay,
one, yo.
now that has been addressed.
They're
Now we're
trying to
moving back.
derail your conversation.
Right now we're moving
Julio,
back.
you let black men get called animals on
Oh
your
dear
stage.
Lord, I'm letting no.
But you
I'm
asked to be up here and you started trouble and I brought it back to you.
Scammer.
Now what? Now what? I
Scammer.
brought it
Be
back
quiet.
to you. You
See,
are
there you
punk.
go. All right.
And I brought it back to you.
Okay, so
That's
now
all you do is try to drag black women.
Now
That's
we're
all
moving-
you do. You had nothing to
Yo. Yo. Oh man. Yo, I gotta find the song. Camille made that song for me. And I got the sound bite. Where's the message? Okay, hold on. I know how to do this. Hold on. I think I got the song. No, that's the sound bite. I'll find the song. I'm gonna find it. But yeah, that was a classic, wasn't it, y'all? Boy, I got the sound bite, so I can always have somebody remix that thing. Bailey, you like that, don't you? Bailey, you ain't worth a damn. Oh man, I don't found that. All right, so I got it downloaded. I got the sound bite downloaded. I just got to get the song remade. That's gonna always be a staple over here. Oh yeah, Clubhouse days were definitely different. Clubhouse days, that niggatry that we experienced over there on Clubhouse, that it was different. It was different, but it's all good. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all have a great Sunday. I'm gonna go lay down for a minute. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I appreciate y'all so much for coming through, and I'll see y'all on TikTok tomorrow.